Talking about the culture and heritage of Pakistan, the passion for tea drinking is perhaps one of the most important things we've inherited from our forefathers and the subcontinent.
Tea is a rich part of our culture and tradition.
चाय पीने से ज़हन फ्रेश हो जाता है हमारा.
Western or Eastern, it's just hard to find music. Music is so much more accessible. The more music you hear is only a good thing.
The fact that there's so much competition, there's so much drive for, making songs that people will like, and, everyone's into marketing and sort of grabbing consumers and everything like that.
50% of the population of the city is one way or the other engaged in the informal market.
गाड़ियों वाले कनेक्टर 10 रुपए देते हैं, उसके बदले हम उसको 9 रुपए देते हैं. 10 रुपए के ऊपर हमें 1 रुपए बचता है, 100 रुपए के ऊपर 10 रुपए.
इल्म हासिल करके ही इंसान हर शोबे पे पहुंचता है ना. अगर कोई डॉक्टर है तो तालीम की वजह से, लॉयर है तो तालीम की वजह से है ना. हर प्रोफेशन में तालीम का होना ज़रूरी है.
Kate Winslet and Leo DiCaprio reunited in Revolutionary Road.
Uma Thurman is confused by love in An Accidental Husband.
Chaiwala is one question away from changing his fate in Slumdog Millionaire.
Are you nervous? What?
You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, you have no clue of the heritage of this film.
All that and more, right here
On Cutting Edge.
Welcome to yet another season of No Reservations with myself, Aisha Alam Khan.
Break पे जाएं, break पे. ऐसा ना.
अब साफ झूठ कार्ड बढ़ चुके हैं and I will see you here. Secret little thing going on.
बिल्कुल नापसंद करती हूँ.
डाडी हैं अपने काम के मामले में.
You are the perfect muse.
अपनी उम्र से बड़े भी लगते हैं. It's a fun show. I can show you that.
Height of exaggeration, I heard.
AA.
Oh my God, you're Shah Rukh Khan.
There's more to him than Afro Curl.
Who are these amazing people? That is what you are going to have to find out by staying tuned right here on No Reservation.
On the next episode of 5 for 5, the world's most dangerous airports, the world's least populated countries, Pakistanis we can be proud of, carcinogenic food, and the best American gangster movies of all time. On the next episode of 5 for 5.
You know about the case of the 4-year-old girl who was raped in Quetta. Those culprits were not even being arrested because they were being protected by the Nazims there.
This is such a gruesome act of terrorism, I would call it.
Child rape and abuse. It is a fact that abusers are often known to the child. Many times abuse occurs by the people the child trusts and respects.
Cases of domestic violence or rape, murder amongst children and women should be tried by the anti-terrorist courts.
Over like 10 million people have some form of disabilities.
And what sport do you play, Asif?
I play basketball, cricket, badminton, and table tennis.
What was most startling was that almost 95% of them do not get access to any form of formal education or training.
What about social integration and making the masses and general people, the public, be more understanding?
They need acceptance, they don't need pity.
How is it that if you are representing a country, the government isn't taking on the expense for it?
No. We are working with the media as well to create awareness about people with disabilities, and they're just like one of us.
What is entrepreneurship?
An entrepreneur is like a mosquito. If there is no opening, they make one.
Women entrepreneurship, nobody talks about it, nobody has any clue about it,
how do you become a successful entrepreneur? What are the traits you need? What personality traits do you need? What training do you need?
Everybody has the genetics to be an entrepreneur. We have to help the women of Pakistan get into their fold and actually start delivering on their own.
And as a viewer,
Yes.
if I had nothing to do with media, if I wasn't involved professionally in it, I just think there is, you know, a certain level of responsibility and sensitivity that is required.
There is a ratings war. Everyone wants to be first with breaking news. So we have to balance it.
If there are certain bodies that are in charge of maintaining control and, you know, watching that nothing out of sorts happens, they are completely out of control though.
We need to emulate a model where we act responsibility,
Absolutely.
where we draw boundaries and there is a transparency.
It is not society that is there to serve media. Media is there to serve society.
It's the ring of the till that determines the mechanics of today's art world. Gulji, he went into the drawing rooms while Sadaqain went into the dustbin. Framed seeks to offer an opinion on art, though not disguised as facts. What is it that can be labeled as art with a capital A?
The term art encompasses whole of life. It is the only sensibility in us as human beings which separates us from animals.